Hello everyone, today I will be going through my BSG balance proposal document for March of 2020. Obviously it's not March anymore, it's April. I made this document in March and I worked on it through the entirety of March. So before I get into the video, two disclaimers. One, this is all speculation. Everything that you see in this document is speculation. Everything that you see in this document and HPC Mason's document, which you can find in his signature on the forums, is speculation. Okay? Just throwing that out there before you guys jump the gun and you're like, oh, this is all going to get added. The reason that I've been running around saying that it will get added is because I wanted to be like a hype man for the update and get people really going and get them pumped and get them really suggesting some things. Speaking of suggesting, if you see anything in this document you disagree with or that you like, shoot me a text on Discord, in the comment section, on the forums, in game. I'm muted in game, but do it anyway. Another thing is, you see these little bars on the left here. Each of these will have a timestamp in the description. So if you think that there's a part of this document that will really interest you and your friends or anything like that, click on it and listen to it specifically. You don't have to even listen to everything in this video. You could literally just click on, I'm interested in new kits. Let's go click on new kits. There's going to be one for maps too. So level X kit changes all the way to maps will all have a timestamp. All right. So the formatting in this document is credited to Majestic Walrus, and I made most of the ideas, like 95% of them. So let's get into it. I have little, oh yeah, there's an editor's note and an author's note that you guys can read if you want to. So there are these little little descriptions for each kit. I'm not going to read those because I tried and the video was way too long. So we're just going to kind of like push through it and just go kind of like ram it, because like there are a lot of level X kit changes. There's like 15 of them. So Warrior. So as we all know, everyone's grandma and Dead Cat plays Warrior 10. Okay, it's ridiculous. This kit dominates the meta. It's actually kind of stupid because the kit itself is a little boring. So you know what I'm doing? I'm making it even more boring. I'm nerfing the kit pretty hard because the armor is really good and the sword is amazing. So I think that the pots need a nerf because it getting speed 1 for 10 seconds and regen 1 for 7 seconds or 10 seconds is ridiculous. So I'm nerfing the regen timer to 7 seconds so as to give it less overall healing, and I'm removing the stake entirely. This kit is too much like Baker, Hunter, Knight, and like several other kits in the game. So I'm removing its Knight-ish aspect with the food, and I'm nerfing its Baker aspect and Hunter aspect with the speed 1 and regen 1. So, Warlock. This is basically like the kill yourself with very little gratification kit. As we all know, or as you should know, the base strength level in Minecraft is 1 and 2. Strength 1 is 130% potency, and Strength 2 is 260% potency. Warlock right now is sitting at like 20 to 30%. That's really, really low. That basically changes your weapon by like 0.5 attack damage, or 1 at least, which is really, really lame. I want to give it more strength potency. So I'm buffing the strength potency by 5 to 15%, and I'm making the pots deal less damage to you. And I'm also increasing the time. So the strength pots for 7 seconds that do 3 hearts to you right now are going to 8 seconds, and they deal 2 hearts to you. This will give Warlock 10s a little bit more room to play and kind of give the kit a little bit more personality. Like, yes, it hurts you, but you can still make something out of it. Like if you eat a gapple and drink a pot, there really is no repercussions that you're going to have to deal with. Snowman. So 64 snowballs should be unique to Troll. I think we should all agree on that. And Snowman is too much of a stall kit right now. You can just throw the 64 snowballs willy-nilly. I don't like that. So I'm nerfing the snowballs to from 64 to 32. By the way, no changes in this document are personal. Like, I am just making changes that I feel need to be in the game. I feel like Snowman is way too good, and I think it should put more emphasis on using the snowballs to combo people, not to get away. You should be using the snowmen for that. Right? Right. Okay, so this change does make sense. Archer. Okay, so as we all know, I have played the most time on Archer by far. I've played literally hundreds of hours of the kit. You can go check on Plank. Hundreds upon hundreds of hours just playing this kit, okay? Hundreds. So I know that this kit does need a nerf with the arrows because it just gives you too much arrows to use, and it gives you too much of a chance to go and use them. So 48 arrows to 36 arrows should do as a proper nerf, obviously, and that's really about it. Just a nerf to the arrows, might give a buff to the prot on the helmet, because, as to, compensate for the arrow nerf. Ranger. So as we all know, Ranger is Deathmatch Bow Simulator. I don't know if you're a Blitz player that was from around that time. It was like 2016, 2017, I believe. But Basically, this bow is too strong, so I'm nerfing it from Power 1 Punch 2 to Power 1 Punch 1 as is needed, and I'm nerfing the arrow count from 36 to 32 so as to not have it seem too similar to Archer. Reaper. Despite its now reliable status as a cheater shredding machine, just wanted to throw that in there because that's a really funny comment by Majestic Walrus. This kit is broken. We all know that. I have been in calls with dozens upon dozens of people, and they all complain about it the same way. This kit does not need as many wither potions or as high of a wither level as it has. So I'm nerfing it from wither 3 for 6 seconds and slow 1 for 8 seconds to wither 2 for 6 seconds and slow 1 for 4 seconds. I'm removing the saturation pots entirely because I want to make another kit that is based around saturation hunger. Check out new kits for more info. And I'm giving it 4 Wither 2 potions because I feel like the damage fall off is a little bit much because Wither 2 and Wither 3, there's a huge difference, I believe. Troll. So this is a small change suggested to me by Dosa. Just complete credit to Dosa. Pay the Troll toll. Splash Potion, Nausea 1 for 10 seconds to a Splash Potion of Nausea 3 for 10 seconds. This will make it a more useful pot that you actually want to use. I think Nausea 3 is a little bit too high in the potency department, but overall it should, be good. Meatmaster. Originally, we wanted to give it an iron bucket or a milk bucket so that you could milk your cows and stuff and have infinite counter potion effects the entire game. But instead, we're making a milkman kit, and we're sadly leaving Meatmaster in the dust. So if you want to go check out the milkman kit, go check out HPC Mason's document and click off of this one real quick and go read about that because that one's really cool. So yeah, skipping Meatmaster because this is all null and void. I would read it, but it's not even getting into the game. This is not happening. It was a cool idea though, an iron bucket for Meatmaster. It makes sense. Okay, shut up. All right, Speleologist. So Spele is a very boring melee kit, and we all want it to be good. I credited this to Sean Lowell, but I think dozens of people have suggested this and wanted this over the years. Speleologist used to get sticks for no reason. And in the kit's description, it does say it means you like caves or something, right? So it should give you minerals. Why does this kit not get minerals? So I have given it a diamond and an iron ingot because this will give it a new playstyle to the kit. Other than, oh yeah, I gotta find armor and a weapon that's better than a diamond pickaxe. It'll actually give you personality and room to play with the kit and experience it. It's really cool. So you get the chances of getting a diamond and an iron ingot, it's pretty high. Oh, by the way, in this document, I didn't cover cosmetics and stuff, unfortunately. So, yeah. Viking has super... Oh, I almost read from the kit description. So, what I want to do with Viking is make the boat invincible because right now, Viking is being outclassed by Diver in every single way. And every time someone hits the boat on Viking or you hit the shore even slightly, it could burst into sticks and wood. And I don't think a kit being able to make a wooden hoe is very attractive for the kit in general. So yeah, very, very dumb, and that's the change that's being made. Because right now, Viking's pretty strong with the armor because iron helmet and iron boots Pro 3 is insane. So Slimy, as we all know, slimes are pretty much the weakest mob in Blitz. Duh. No one needed to tell you that. I didn't need to tell you that. No one needed to tell you that at all. They usually hinder the user more than they help the user. See bugs and exploits for an example of that. But yeah, what we're doing is we're increasing the slime health by just a bit to make them kind of on par with magma cubes in Blitz. So Phoenix. If you've ever read Phoenix lore, Phoenix burns when a Phoenix's life is coming to an end. It burns and starts a new life. That's just in the lore. I don't know if you've ever seen Harry Potter or read up on any, mythical creature lore, but that's how it works. And I think that's why the bow is very low uses or something like that. So what I've done here is I've given the Flame 1 11 uses bow with Flame, obviously, to a Flame 1 12 uses Infinity bow. This will give the kit a little bit more personality, and it will give the kit more room to dual wield, because right now if you have 10 arrows and you get a normal bow and you shoot one of the 10 arrows, you're using up your Phoenix shots without even knowing it. So you'll have 10 arrows, say you shoot one, that's one Phoenix bow use out of your bow. Not technically, but it is gone because the arrow's gone, right? So nerfing it to one arrow will give the player incentive to go on a chest route, get arrows, and get a normal bow. And we're giving it 2 cooked pork chop because why not? Let's give it a low amount of food. Has a low amount of uses on the bow, has a low durability sword, has low durability armor. This kit is a durability kit, so let's make it like that, right? I don't actually agree with these changes. They're a little weak even now, so I might actually, or I have made changes to them. So, Necromancer. I was inclined to nerf this kit into the ground, okay? I wanted to stomp this kit out of existence because of how annoying it is, but I was like, all right, Darian, curb your bias. We need to work on this update. So what I did instead was I nerfed the 20 arrows to the 12 arrows, and I nerfed the Iron Boots Proj Prot 3 to Chain Boots Proj Prot 3, obviously, because I feel like the full Chain Iron Boots gimmick with kits is too common. 3 kits have this armor design: Astronaut, Necromancer, and Fisherman, and I want to give an indirect buff to Fisherman and Astronaut. So I'm nerfing the armor on Necro, and I'm nerfing the arrow count. I wanted to remove the punch bow entirely, but I don't know what I would replace that with, really, so we're just going to leave it at this. I don't know what to do with Necro, really. Kind of confusing. So, Toxicologist. This kit gets regen pots and poison pots for no reason, dude. Like, maybe it's because it's a chemist and, like, they made the regen pots as a cure for the poison. But, like, dude, this kit is so broken, it makes no sense. 3 regen 2 potions for 8 seconds and 5 splash potions of poison 2 for 6 seconds. No, I'm nerfing that, okay? Because everyone knows that Toxicologist is, like, at least top 5 kits in the game. It's ridiculous. So, I'm removing a regen pot, so it will only get 2 Regen 2 pots for 8 seconds, and I am nerfing the Poison 2 timer from 6 seconds to 5 seconds. This is needed. Shut up. It is needed, and I'm right. And you're wrong. You're wrong. I'm right. You're wrong. I'm right. Boom. This kit's broken. We all know it. It's getting nerfed. Boom. All right. Donkey Tamer. So 55 wheat is just a bizarre number. I'm buffing it to 64 because I'm OCD. That's it. That's literally it. Because every time I play Donkey and I get the 55 wheat, I'm like, this is a little cringe, you know? So 55 wheat and to 64 wheat should change it up, and it's like, oh yeah, cool. Pretty awesome stuff. Thumbs up there. 64 wheat. The leather leggings Prot 2 are going to golden leggings Prot 2 because I want to give Donkey 10 a little bit more of a difference from its lower level counterparts. Tim. The last 1 million changes have Tim in a downward trend. Blitz hates Tim, semicolon. That's just a fact of life. The sun is bright, the grass is green. Can we make this kit worth it for once ever? I don't know if you guys are old Blitz players, but Tim has been not meta for 6 years, and it's a diamond leggings kit with XP bottles. So the reason that this kit isn't meta is because Warrior's Sharpness 1 Stone Sword and a lot of the Iron Sword kits outclassed him in every way. So what I'm doing is I'm buffing the XP bottles to like a Skywars level amount. 18 to 36 should give this kit like insane enchants. Like you can just go and level 8 enchant to your little heart's desire, okay? If you go on a proper chest route, you could have like 45 XP bottles. And you just use them. It's awesome. All right, so we're starting the Prestige 2s. Let's get it started. So, Prestige 2s are mostly getting buffed, and some are getting a complete overhaul alongside the buffs. They have always been super underwhelming as a whole. As we all know, Prestige 2s have a very big problem with being bad. You're spending dozens upon dozens, possibly 100 plus hours grinding a single kit when the game has 40 to choose from, which is already hard enough for a large portion of players, so only few will be willing to get these. And on top of that, you're forced to spend 3.9 million coins on a kit to get it from level 1 to Prestige 2. I think that this merits a very good kit that you can enjoy and you can like and have fun with, and it's like a shiny little upgrade that you'll appreciate and enjoy. So I'm buffing Prestige 2s as a whole, pretty much. So let's go. So Archer is getting 12 arrows as it normally does. Anything that you see, by the way, during Prestige 2s is what's getting added on to what it currently gets. So if you don't see something that it currently gets, I'm just adding on to that, okay? Obviously, this is kind of a rough section of the document. The more panned out version is in HPC Mason's document, so if you want to go look at that real quick and then come back and watch this, you'll see like why I'm making these changes. So Archer Prestige 2 will be getting 12 arrows, obviously, so 36 to 48 from my nerf, and then it will be getting a Golden Axe Unbreaking 10. I feel like every kit that doesn't get a weapon gets a weapon with its Prestige 2. So I feel like Archer should also join this like Exalted Club, like this cool little club of no weapon kits. Like it gets a gimmicky weapon at Prestige 2, which, you know, it's cute. It's a Golden Axe. What are you going to do? You're going to replace it right away, so shut up. Astronaut Prestige 2, I am giving Diamond Boots Feather Falling 10. I know this is a huge jump and stretch, but I want to nerf the armor on this. I know this wasn't shown in the document, but I want to nerf the core Astronaut kit's armor to from a chain helmet to a leather helmet. So this kit won't actually get 7 armor bars like you guys think it might. Okay. Blaze. This was credited to Gerek Tynan. Good idea. He wanted the Stone Axe Fire Aspect 1 to go from that to a Diamond Axe with Fire Aspect 1 with 5 uses. But I was like, that's a little too broken, but I'll credit the concept to him anyway. It is becoming an Iron Axe with Fire Aspect 1 with 5 uses on top of everything that it gets originally. In Sir Hunt's, all Prestige 2's thread, obviously. So Creeper Tamer already gets golden leggings, so adding onto the utility gives Creeper Prez 2 a little more flexibility. 5 to 6 Creeper Eggs, 10 to 12 TNT. Upgrading the most unique aspect of this kit will make the purchase and gameplay afterward all the more gratifying. I'm just going to read the little descriptions. This is a small adjustment that we think fits with the flashiness of Prez 2. The no change note observes that our proposed Archer 10 arrow count nerf makes 48 arrows. The previous number in Archer Prestige 2, now an upgrade. Boom. Okay, so I've read all those. Let's read this. Looks like you found a shoe at the bottom of the ocean. Depth Strider 4 will probably be underwhelming in light of the fact you just spent 3.9 mil coins and a lot of your time. Credit, Julian plays Blitz and Mason/Paite. Proposed changes, leather chestplate to a gold chestplate, diamond boots, Depth Strider 3 to diamond boots, Depth Strider 4, and seaweed grass item, dyed green, sharpness 2. Mason actually came up with a lot of these quirky little item ideas, so it's just to give your Prestige 2 a little personality, because who doesn't like personality, okay? Everyone loves personality, so it's a cute little item. It's just funny. Blitz has gimmicky items, and for us to think that Prez 2 can't get silly little items like this is ridiculous. So if you guys genuinely hate the seaweed grass item idea, you aren't fun and you suck, okay? It's simple as that. All right, Farmer. We've added another farm animal. We can keep it the old way, but we'll have to rename it to Chicken Tamer. I don't think anyone wants that. Proposed changes, 16 eggs to 32 eggs and 2 sheep eggs. I think this is a really funny change because farmer means that it gets a multitude of farm animals, right? Meatmaster already exists, Spiely already exists. So I think that farmer should just be a kit with a lot of mobs like that. I genuinely think that farmer should just be revamped, and it should have chickens and mushroom, and it shouldn't get cooked chicken. It should get mushroom stews and 5 bowls or something. But hey, that's just me. Moving on. The helmet upgrade will make this kit extra shiny and unique when compared to Fisherman 10. The buff to the rod simulates a little pat on the back for grinding the kit out. The chain helmet goes to a diamond helmet, Aqua Affinity 10, just a cute little change there. Totally cosmetic. It doesn't really mean anything. Fishing rod, or the diamond helmet means something. The Aqua Affinity is the gag. Fishing rod, sharpness 5, luck of the sea 3, unbreaking 2 goes from fishing rod, sharpness 5, luck of the sea 5, and unbreaking 2. I also want to give the fishing rod lure on fisherman at 10. I don't know if I mentioned that. That's in HPC Mason's document. Florist. Florist is already a pretty well-rounded and balanced out kit, but any player that grinds out a balanced kit when there are options like Reaper and Baker to choose from deserve a distinct armor upgrade. The leather chestplate, Thorns 2 and Breaking 10, turns into a gold chestplate, Thorns 2 and Breaking 10. So you no longer get any leather pieces on this kit at Prez 2. Hype Train. Same deal with Florist. This is a distinct armor change, but nothing too drastic, seeing as Hype Train is actually pretty balanced, regardless of its status as a joke kit. Leather chestplate, Proj Prot 2 goes to a golden chestplate, Proj Prot 2. Horse Tamer. Speeding up the horse is a little Easter egg that I think will make this kit stand out in a cool way. Upgrading the armor from the bland Prot on the leather gag is good, and giving the kit more apples will reward players that keep their horse alive with more healing for their steeds. I was going to add noble steeds, but, fuck me, I guess, right? Proposed changes. Leather leggings to gold leggings. It gets 8 apples, it gets 8 apples, so it goes from 8 to 16, and it gives you a slightly faster horse. I feel like this is a really good change. It keeps the prot on the other leather pieces, which is alright, whatever. Who cares? Guardian. Guardian as a kit is already so powerful, the change from an Iron Axe to a Stone Sword will give this kit much needed distinction from Guardian 10 and will remove the greatest downside to the kit. Credit to Dosa. Iron Axe to a Stone Sword. That's pretty much the only change I've got so far. There are more changes in the document with HPC Mason. These upgrades are going to be good for the kit. Jockeys is my favorite. I was holy shit when I came up with this. I'm this is great. Adding an iron helmet to the mix will give this kit a sweet loadout for grinding out the glitchiest mob kit. Iron helmet, Prot 1. It gives you an iron helmet. Iron chestplate unbreaking 1 to iron chestplate unbreaking 1 Prot 1. So you basically get iron helmet Prot 1, iron chestplate Prot 1, and chain leggings Prot 1. You get all 3 prop pieces plus the 1 jockey mob. It's a really great upgrade. Hunter. The upgrade that exists already is actually pretty good, and I like it, but hey, nostalgia, right? Leather boots, power 4, color them aqua like it used to be. This is like a little gag item, but it would give Hunter like half of an armor bar upgrade. It's funny. I think this upgrade has been scrapped though so far, just saying. This makes the kit have slightly more durability overall than it does at 10, derived from our earlier concept of reworking Phoenix level 10. Proposed changes: bow, flame 1, 11 uses to bow, flame 1, 14 uses, and infinity. So this would give it 2 uses up from our buff that I mentioned earlier. Gold sword sharpness 1 on breaking 1 would give it gold sword sharpness 1 on breaking 2. Knight. Knights don't wear golden armor. Sorry, Blitz, for the past 7 years. I've changed the chestplate to iron to give Knight Prestige 2s a blatant distinction from other knights. The golden chestplate Prot 1 becomes an iron chestplate. The golden boots Prot 1 becomes golden boots Prot 3. And the 3 golden carrots become 4 golden carrots. Okay, so Meatmaster. Turns out pretty good to have thematic pants and Blitz. Credit Mason Paite. This was all him. Butcher's apron, leather leggings, dyed red, Prot 2, and breaking 3. I actually really like this. It's cute because it follows the whole like, okay, Meatmaster gets a shit ton of Prot. Let's just give it Prot leggings. Why not? It's cool. Red leggings. And it's like a bloody apron. Like, come on. It's cool. And it has an item name, so it's cute, right? Butcher's apron. Pretty cool. Missed opportunity the first time around, but it's remedied by giving this kit more durability across its items. +1 use on wood sword, the knockback 5-1. +1 use on bow, and the +1 arrow. This upgrade's pretty good because Rogue right now already gets an insane upgrade, in my opinion. The boots become like Feather Falling 4 or something fucking insane for absolutely zero reason, by the way. Speleologist. 4 baked potatoes will fulfill someone's nostalgia more than it hurts the game. Might as well make the armor a little more tolerable as well. Partial credit Mason/Paite. Iron boots Prot 1, 2 iron boots Prot 2, leather leggings Prot 1, 2 golden leggings Prot 1, and 4 baked potatoes. So I actually scrapped this baked potato Pres 2 change in HPC Mason's document, and I made it so that Speleologist just removes the mushrooms, removes the mushroom stew, and gives it baked potatoes, because I don't think the mushrooms make fucking sense at all in the kit. Like, is there a reason for that? Can someone like give me a reference to something? Is it like a Journey to the Center of the Earth reference or some shit, like some crazy shit? I just don't know. I have no idea. I have no clue. You have no clue? I have no clue. Nobody knows why Speleologist gets mushrooms. Nobody. All right, Snowman. No change to the snowballs means the quantity would go from 32 at level 10, then to 64 its current value at Prestige 2. So basically what this means is the nerf that I suggested earlier would take the kit from 64 to 32, but this Prestige 2 upgrade would give it 32. And it would give it another Snowman egg on top of everything, and I would look into adding another armor buff, but, you know, Nube, Pres 2 Snowman, told me that this would take away from, like, the whole snowman-y feel of the armor, like it's all white. Slimy Slime. Careful with the armor upgrades here, as we remind ourselves this is still supposed to be a glass cannon kit. Proposed changes: leather chestplate to leather chestplate Prot 1 to Prot 1. Leather leggings to gold leggings Prot 1 to Prot 1. +1 slime, +1 slow pot. Very good upgrade considering slime is already hard to kill as is. Tim, Alice in Bunnyland. This is a really funny change that Mason made. Proposed changes: iron boots, just add them on out of nowhere. 1 rabbit egg to 7 rabbit eggs, and 1 rabbit's foot. It's just these cute little changes that give Blitz the personality that has attracted players for 7 years, right? It just gives kids this unique feel that it needs desperately, okay? So Viking, this will make Viking a true tank, kind of like how Vikings are depicted in history, no? Because, like, come on, Vikings in history are like, I'm going to screw your shit up. Like, I'm going to destroy you, okay? We need to depict that better. Proposed changes: leather chestplate to leather chestplate Prot 1 as it is now, and then the leather leggings Prot 1 that it gives it Pres 2 right now will become chain leggings. This will make the kit, like, probably tankier than armor, I think, which is crazy, right? So, with the buff to Warlock's core kit, giving it this slight upgrade will give it a crisp look to go along with that 4th strength potion. Iron boots to iron boots Prot 1, and I actually kind of want to decrease the strength potency on it and give it less damage done, but I feel like that might be a little bit too much. Donkey Tamer. Yeah, let's give this kid a noticeable Pres 2 upgrade. I choose armor. Golden leggings Prot 2 to chain leggings Prot 1. I'd put that as like a quirky reference to how it's an RNG kit. Like, oh my god, flip a coin. Oh my god, it's armor. Pretty solid upgrade that'll further the visual difference between a normal Tox X and a Tox Prestige 2. Golden boots to iron boots Prot 1, because right now I think it gives the regen pots more time, and it gives an iron chestplate Prot 3 for no reason. So now we're going to kill prefixes and counters. This is probably going to be the shortest section. Make the yellow kill prefix. Oh, for some reason this isn't showing. I don't know why that is. Make the yellow kill prefix requirement 5,000 kills. It is currently 0. This gives the game better progression for newer players. Same goes for adding the light pink prefix. Speaking of, make a new light pink kill prefix for 10,000 kills. Make the icon a pink dyed leather helmet and enchanted in the menu. This would give the game more progression. We all know that for some reason, the yellow and gray prestige or kill counters at like when you get into the game, they're given to you out of nowhere. You get yellow and gray at 0 kills. So I'm making it so that you only get gray for 4,999 kills, and when you hit that fresh 5,000th kill, which is a pretty iconic number as is, you get a new kill prefix. And it's pretty good. So yellow equal, you're almost there, kid. You're almost at 10,000. You're halfway there. Let's give you a kill prefix. Boom. You're doing great. And then light pink will give you more encouragement to play the game because right now you start at 0 kills and then you're expected to go to 25,000 kills for a kill prefix. That's ridiculous. So let's give this game a little bit more progression, like with kill prefixes and achievements and stuff like that. So make the aqua kill prefix into dark aqua 75,000. I don't know if you guys know Minecraft color codes, but pretty much light aqua, really bright dark aqua, it's like the 150 plus on the Hypixel network. That's what dark aqua looks like. Make the blue kill prefix 250,000 into dark blue 250,000. Right? Okay. This is more for me than it is for anybody else. I hate the blue kill prefix. It looks really bad, and it ruins the theme of like darker colors as you go through the, like the 100,000s. I don't know. Like when I hit 250K, I want to go from dark red, a badass color, to dark blue, a badass color. So this changes more for me than anyone. Okay, so Blitz Star changes. Robin Hood, 10 shot maximum, which means that you can only shoot 10 times, and a 20-second timer. I think that this will give Robin Hood actual skill when you use it, which is very, very, very much needed. Like very, very much needed. Right now it's 30 seconds and it just kind of gives you free reign and you can do whatever the hell you want. Iron Man, I am decreasing the 30-second timer to 20 seconds. Iron Man is way too long, but also I'm adding speed 1 when you activate it. Assassin, 5 hearts of damage upon teleportation to 3 hearts of damage to the chosen player. Because right now Assassin is broken, we all know that. I don't want to nerf Blitzstars too hard, but I do want to make some reasonable changes because, as we all know, the Blitzstar is like the glorified cheater killer in this game. If there's a cheater in your game and you play smarter than them, you get the Blitzstar, you can kill them. I don't want to take away that from people, but at the same time, like, I have to make some changes, like, because it's frustrating when you're running away from a Robin Hood ability and it's 30 entire seconds. Do you know how stressful that is? Or when you're running from Iron Man and it's 30 seconds, like these timers, or when an assassin gets you and it takes away 5 of your damn hearts and you're on 7 hearts, so you die. You just die. Status, 15-second duration, 20-second duration. Vampire, revert back to the heart links. Vampire at the moment is completely useless because it used to get these heart links that would attach themselves to players around you and it would give you like regen 4 or something. Oh, sorry about that if that made any noise. That was my mic scraping against my book that I have it propped on. Ninja, 2 minutes of invis and speed to 1 minute of invis and speed, because right now if you activate Ninja or you're hit out of Ninja, it gives you 2 entire minutes of speed 2 for some crazy reason when you're hit out of it. So this would make it so that you get less time when you're hit out of it or you hit someone, and it gives you less time to actually be in that invis and speed. Nuke. Increase the speed of the nuke falling by at least 1.5 times its current speed and make it so it can't harm the user. Reduce damage slightly so it isn't an insta-kill every single time. So basically it would increase the fall damage, or the fall speed, and the damage in the red ring would be reduced slightly. And, thanks. Okay. So nuke, increase the speed of the nuke falling by at least 1.5 times. Easy, Nuke falls down faster, gets more kills for you if you use it in an area, but it makes that area smaller. Boom. Easy. Very good nuke change. Sorry, my mom just came in with like a meal she prepared for me. Very cool of her, because she knew I was recording a video, so awesome. I'm probably going to have to end this video off soon and eat that. Supplies. Give it a 1 to 2 more rare items to give it 1 to 2 more rare items to spice it up. I think this would make the kit very good. Hang on, let me let my dog out of my room. Awesome. Come on, Leo. Okay. Jesus. All right, we're back. We're sitting down. We're back. Okay. Give it 1 to 2 more rare items to spice things up. This would mean give it like 1 to 2 cooler items, because right now it gets 3 items. It gets the bow, the chestplate, leggings, and it gets like a sword. Yeah, it gets like the armor one, the weapon one, and the bow one. Give it more of that. Kind of give it maybe like diamond boots, fire protection 10 or something crazy like that. Time warp brings you back to where you were 10 seconds ago and heals 10 hearts. Make these hearts absorption hearts and give the effect for 1 minute. Half the time warp doesn't even work. Okay. Yeah, time warp doesn't even work. It's kind of cringe. Like, I'll use time warp, and then I've seen people use time warp and it does not work for some reason. I don't know why that is. We're going to kind of speed run through the rest of the things in the document because this video is at 30 minutes. I don't want it to be too long. So, pickpocket. Increase the percentage to make a player drop an item up to 33% probability. Oh, by the way, making it absorption hearts would give it, like, you know, more viability, and it would make it a little bit more flexible. And it also gives you absorption hearts for 1 minute after you're teleported back to where you were. Pickpocket. Increase the percentage, obviously, to 33% for a player to drop an item. Right now, it's 10%, and the Elemental Bros, or Adam, however you know him, told me that he hit a player 100 times, and it dropped their weapon 6 times. And currently, the percentage is 10%, not 6%. I know that's not how percentiles work. Shut up. But right now, it's really not that good, and it really is non-existent, and nobody uses it. I want people to actually use this Blitz to, like, kill people. And this effect lasts for, like, the entire game, I think. So this would be a really good change. Horde. Picks the player you're closest to attack with a horde of very powerful zombies. They will chase the player throughout the map, but will not teleport to deathmatch. They will ignore any other player that might hit them or are close to. This is a Blitz that I invented. And this is a very cool Blitz that I think should be added into the game. It's kind of like a Nocturne, but it's like a zombie apocalypse. Okay, Deathmatch V2. Makes the border close in further and cancels Deathmatch's timer entirely. Makes the game end timer 5 minutes. This would make it so that people who don't want to use Cool Move and are confident players avoid using Cool Move. Because currently Cool Move is like a gamble, because you could teleport like a bee hopper for all you know. You have no clue what you're teleporting right now. So that makes it way better than it is. All right, bugs and exploits. I'm not going to read off some of these. You guys can just go on the document and look at them. But basically, bugs and exploits, it's full of stuff that in the game that shouldn't even be there in the first place. I'll just read off of some as an example. The Troll Witch will sometimes be non-functioning upon teleporting to Deathmatch. I don't know if this is intentional. If someone is riding the Invincible Pig and Meatmaster, sometimes your hit registration against them is completely canceled out. A lot of Deathmatch chests don't really work for some reason. Slimes will sometimes flock towards friendly players and try to attack them. They'll like crowd around you, and they can also die in Deathmatch's grace period. Robin Hood will sometimes give you an entirely new bow in place of your current one with a single arrow, but there will be no limit to how many shots you can fire. You can get on top of Alice DM with the Meatmaster Pig and with TNT. This is the only truly terrible deathmatch exploit, to a point where once they've done it to you, you cannot kill them, period. On Riverside, there's a spawn cage that is incorrectly placed, blah, blah, blah. We all know the bugs in this game that are terrible. I don't need to read them off, like, all one by one. That's just a little taste. Ultimate Kit Progression Rework. So this is my idea. This is what inspired me and Mason to begin working on a new update. I messaged him because he asked for my Discord and he wanted to be in Blitz Discord. So I was like, hey, are you working on a Blitz update by chance? Could I help you work on that? Is there anything that you need me to help with or work on? And the first thing that he mentioned is making Ultimate Kits less broken, and also making the requirement to get them less difficult. Because right now the logic is, okay, I just spent however long getting this tiered achievement to 5, and then, you know, XP grinding this kit, it has to be good at 10. So basically, we're forced to make Ultimate Kits good right now because they're hard locked by a tier 5 achievement, some that are super hard to get, some that are easy to get. So with this change, it'll make the perfect change that I think needs to be added. So basically what this will do is all of your kit XP across all of your kits, there'll be like a hidden counter in your stat HUD or something like that, or like even on your stat HUD, who cares? Might even be a currency, who knows? And you can spend or unlock kits via this new number. It's kit XP across all of your kits, and once you hit that number, you can either spend or automatically unlock certain ultimate kits. This will cause for an easy balance for ultimate kits. So the more broken ones like Ranger that are a little bit more like wild and have a very unique playstyle will be harder to unlock, whereas basic ones like Warrior will be very easy to get. It's a very good change, I think, and it will cause for more people to be able to get them, because right now a new player fundamentally cannot unlock Ranger. Do you seriously think these Night Sixes running around are going to accidentally stumble upon 1,000 bow kills? Do you even think they know how to secure bow kills? You know, so it's like this would make the game a lot more fair. And I know that there's an issue with, oh my god, I worked on this so hard and I spent so much time getting the Ranger bow kills. But you know what? Sometimes we have to suck it up and just realize it's what's best for the game. I spent dozens of hours trying to get Ranger bow kills. Do you not think that I thought of this when I was typing this up? I did. I threw dozens of games trying to get bow kills. I died to get bow kills. I wanted Ranger so bad, and now it's being changed. I know, I get it, I understand, but it needs to be changed. It really does. So that for like if we add ultimate 10s in the future, they won't have to be broken because we can just balance them appropriately and accordingly and then add an unlock requirement with total kit XP, right? Hell, it could even be kit XP with a certain kit. It doesn't matter. Like this change is very good. This is a very good change, okay? And if you don't like it, I don't like you. I'm just kidding now. I'm joking. So deathmatches. I'm going to read off this little thing. Deathmatches as a whole are pretty inconsistent. I'm going to list some DMs here that need to be changed ASAP to make the quality of the game better. Personal opinion. I don't think deathmatches should be specific to certain maps. So like the Shroom Valley deathmatch, you can only get the Shroom Valley deathmatch, right? I think there should be a rotation of all 13 deathmatches so that it's a little more refreshing than the 3 that you can randomly get at the moment. Right now, there are only 3 deathmatches that you can get randomly on maps that don't have map-specific deathmatches. It's the Egypt deathmatch, the very small one that's cluttered, the circular jungle deathmatch, and the stone hole deathmatch. You guys all know what I'm talking about. But every other map, like Shroom Valley, Moonbase, Bastion, Alice, Riverside, all have unique deathmatches for some reason. So obviously, I'm not going to like read all these out, but there are some pretty bad deathmatches. So like Shroom Valley, oh, there aren't even that many. So Shroom Valley, this deathmatch has a spot on the tree in the middle that isn't reached by the deathmatch border. This can cause pretty easy draws pretty often. Increased deathmatch speed, question mark, yes. Moonbase, yeah, this deathmatch needs a border badly. If you have an abundance of projectiles going into this deathmatch, you can pretty easily draw out the game. I think we all know that because iGPU, every time he gets Moonbase, he's like, I think I'm going to showcase the fact that this deathmatch is retarded. And he does, every single time. He draws it. Every literal single time. It's so easy. I've drawn this deathmatch against people with full diamond that clearly deserve to win. It's way too easy. Bastion. Same with Moonbase. This deathmatch needs a border and is easily drawable if a player knows how to manipulate the corners. Also, Bastion deathmatch is really bad. We should probably make that middle part, like the lower one, bigger because it's really cramped down there. Alice. As mentioned in my list of bugs/exploits/glitches, someone with a pig can get onto the top of Alice Deathmatch and easily draw the game. Increasing the deathmatch speed or adding borders on the side of the cliff where this is possible would be an easy fix. Alright, so Rambo Revamp section. So my Rambo Revamp is pretty simple. I'm going to go a little bit more in detail with this because I kind of want to really get this into your skull. Alright, I know that working for Rambo is hard. I know that a lot of you have tier 5 or tier 4 or tier 3 Rambo wins, whatever, but this change is really needed. So basically what is going to happen here is we're going to make it like a mythic class in Mega Walls where you need to win in order to upgrade it. In Mega Walls you can also kill, but this is going to be mainly winning. Okay, Rambo has been a joke kit for way too long. And I'd actually like for this kit to not be a total waste in the kit menu. I have an excellent rework that will convert Rambo into an ultimate kit while also keeping the core value/gag of the kit intact. Winning as Rambo is the gag. So basically what this will do is it will give you items as you go along through the Rambo level. So if you get 5 Rambo wins, so base Rambo level, base level of Rambo as it is now, can't pick up any armor period, gets the 1 stick. Rambo 2 can now pick up leather helmet and leather boots. 5 Rambo wins requirement. So you see what I'm doing here? As you go through the Rambo levels, you'll be able to pick up armor more and more as you go along. And then at Rambo 10, you will be able to pick up all armor that will give you max blitz only. So with Rambo 10, you can only get a maximum of 7 armor bars every single game. And I think at Prestige 2 Rambo, you can start picking up diamond helmets and diamond boots and iron leggings or some crazy shit like that. So you can get max like 8.5 armor bars, right? It's actually a really good idea. And I think at Rambo 10, what I want to do is give it a sharpness 1 iron sword with low durability, so that if a player kills a Rambo, gets the iron sword, and combines it with another Rambo sword, they can't because it's sharpness 1. It'll just give them another iron sword, which isn't really even that broken. It's not like everyone's going to have Rambo 10. I only assume like a dozen people will get it. It's pretty balanced for what it is and what it does. That's my Rambo rework. This progression system is actually pretty unique because right now all we have for Ultimate 10s is this kit XP thing. We don't have any like win progression ones. Technically it is for Ultimate XP, but not really. So yeah, Rambo is going to have a specific win like tree, and I think the max wins for 10 will probably stop at around like I'd say like 100 Rambo wins maybe 150, possibly maxed out at 200, possibly. That's a maybe. Okay, so Blitz Hour. I've spoken with hundreds, possibly even 1,000 different people in voice chats, DMs, comment sections, and forum threads about Blitz Hour. Trust me when I say about 98% of any given player dislikes that it's as common as it is. I like that it increases the player count to Blitz, but it's at the cost of annoying the piss out of players that actually want to invest time into Blitz in the long run. Not just camp Blitz Hour for max kits every day. And easy fixes make it every 6 hours or every 8, not 4. This change is actually getting added. If our document goes through me and HPC Masons, you'll see on that document there's a Blitz Hour section, and you can, go browse it as you please or wish or whatever, It's pretty cool, pretty epic. Got it. Blitz Hour. I hate it. I loathe Blitz Hour. I really do. And I want it changed. I want it to be less common so that I can actually play, because technically right now it's every 3 hours, not every 4. This video is 41 minutes long. Holy fuck. So, new kits. This is all my kit ideas. I actually had 2 more new ones that might possibly get added, perhaps. So, Famine. Kit description. Hunger Splash debuff kit with light armor and saturation potions. What I wanted to make this kit is give it, like, saturation potions, the 2 that Reaper used to get, and then give it 2 kinds of hunger potions. One that removes your hunger instantly, and another that brings your hunger down over time. Barbarian would be a splash strength plus slowness kit, and the strength would be like strength 1, obviously. It would be a very low value, and the timer is very low, and the golden axe gets sharpness 3. This would be a very unique kit that we've never seen before. It would introduce a buff debuff kit on top of Warlock, because that's currently what Warlock is. It's a buff and debuff kit. So I think we need more of that in Blitz. I do think we need more potion effects that are a lot more unique and balanced out. Juggernaut. Res 2 splash potions with weakness 1 to 2 gets a diamond chestplate / leggings. So basically the trade-off with this kit is you're splashing the res 2 potion, but you also get weakness along with that. So you're tanking their hits, but your hits are actually weakened. And I think I might actually make the debuff weakness 3 so that you have to use these pots very smartly. This is what Baker should have been years ago. This is literally what Baker should have been, by the way, like straight up, but too late now. Splash potions of strength and slowness, by the way, pretty much the trade-off there is like you get strength, but you're slowed down, so you're easier to combo, but if you hit them, you can really screw them up. Milkman, kit centered around drinkable, splashable if possible. Milk buckets. And the icon is a milk bucket, obviously. This kit is actually on HPC Mason's document. Sorry, my mom was talking to me right there. Yeah, this kit is actually on his document, and it's actually really interesting. So if you can somehow make these potions splashable, this would create an entirely new meta in the game, and it might actually encourage players to use regen 2 kill effect more. Trickster. Nausea 2 to 3 plus poison 1 debuff kit. I think this is a really good idea, and it's something that we've never seen before. Combining nausea and poison is like the perfect thing to do. I know that a lot of you might say, but Darian, you can just add this onto Troll. I know, but wouldn't making another kit centered around it be so much cooler? I know. I'm really good at making kits. I know. Enderman. Kit description, Ender Pearls that give a double or triple debuff upon landing from them. Also gets Endermite / Enderman mobs, or both. So, I've wanted an Enderman kit for like a year now. This is no secret. I've really, really wanted an Enderman kit to be in Blitz. Now, brings up some issues because adding any mobility kit into the game could cause bugs. When Horse Tamer and Donkey Tamer were added, it added so many exploits and bugs into the game. Oh, look, it's Anonymous Pumpkin, whoever that is. Yeah, so this would bring for an easy balance, giving it a double or triple debuff. So I'm talking like slowness, weakness, and damage, like when you land the Ender Pearl. So you have to use them in a very, very, very smart way. It would also get really light armor, and this is the kit idea that I'm the most passionate about because this is the one that I made first out of all of the ones you see here. I didn't make Milkman, by the way. Not my idea. Also, Barbarian is a little bit inspired from something Mason thought of. So, Swordsmith. A kit that gives a wooden, stone, gold, and iron sword that are completely RNG from the durability all the way to the enchantments, with balances and limits to enchants plus durability, of course. So, this kit is like an RNG sword kit. It's actually really cool. This would be like the Anvil kit in the Blitz survival games that people want so badly. People want there to be an Anvil kit where you can like use books and enchant bottles for some reason. This kit would possibly maybe overshadow Tim a little, but I think Tim would have a little more consistency. I think we need another RNG kit in this game, and I think it'd be very interesting if there was a Swordsmith kit. Or you could make an Armorsmith kit, which is the total opposite of this, and have it be like an RNG armor thing, which I technically Donkey Tamer, I know. Which, a potion kit that covers several types of potions, but the effects and timers of these potions are very short or low level. This kit would give the user about 6 to 8 different kinds of potions to use. This kit would basically be like, for example, instead of blindness potions for 10 seconds, it would give this kit blindness potions for like 3 seconds. And then poison pots with like poison 1, very low timer. It just give the user like a fuck ton of like bad potions, so you could like combine them and really, really get a feel for this kit. Like, this kit should be added. This is a good idea. I really like Witch and Enderman, and I really do like Juggernaut. Those are my 3 favorites that I've made so far. Bunny. Jump boost potion kit with feather falling, bunny mobs, and cooked rabbit. I think this kit would make for a funny gag kit. If possible, you could make the bunny mobs like hostile if that hasn't been removed from Minecraft, and you could make them do damage to people that want to try and attack you, or like make them hostile mobs. Silverfish kit. Mob kit centered around Silverfish, and Marksman bow with 30 to 50 durability with Infinity 1 and Power 1. So, now that we're done with the kits, I want to talk about maps. So, as you all know, there are too many 24-player maps, and these smaller maps are kind of overshadowed by all these huge maps that are actually kind of boring to play on sometimes. So, in this update, if me and HPC Mason get our update into like official works, like we're actually working on it, we want smaller maps. We want more 12-player maps. We want like another 12-player map, like more 16 players. Hell, even another 18-player. No more 24-player, no more 28-player, no more 32-player. We don't want big maps. We want smaller maps so that they can really kind of like start to go up against bigger maps in terms of how many there are. I don't have a section on this for finishers, taunts, Rs, or victory dances. I'm going to leave that up to you guys to suggest. If you guys want taunts, Rs, anything in the game, go ahead and just suggest that yourself. Anyway, this video is 47 minutes and 48 seconds long as I'm saying this. And I have tried to record this like 55 fucking times. So I am done recording this. I'm going to upload this today. No matter what time it is, it's 4:57 in the afternoon right now. I'm just going to fucking upload it. Why not? Oh, man. I hope you guys really enjoy these changes. If you're confused about anything, like I said, DM me on Discord. Hit me up on, you know, the YouTube comments or on the forums. Anything that you need to ask about, just DM me and ask. I will answer you. I will get to every single one of you if I can manage. The thing that we need most in this update is communication. That's what Sir Hunt didn't give us when he was giving us Prestige 1 and Prestige 2. My mouse is moving by itself. Spooky ghost, spooky ghost. So basically, that's really what we need. We need communication, and we need to work together as a community. And I have been giving your changes thought, and I have been putting them into the game as I go along. A lot of the changes in this document, or some of them, were inspired from other players, obviously, as I said. So that's what we need to do. So see you guys around. Have a good day and stay safe from all this fucking virus shit, obviously. See ya.